Good morning. Good morning. Ooh, okay, so a bit about this painting, which of course if you join me later than 5 seconds from now, you're not going to hear, but it's okay. So I don't actually remember where the reference was. It's not the one that you see. I can point. Yes, backwards camera, over there. But that one's pretty close to what I was going from. And then I changed it a little bit. I gave her a circlet. I didn't change it that much. But, yeah. So, we're going to take all the knowledge that we've been learning from the past few days and weeks and months. It's been about 6 months, I think, since I painted this. So I'm going to take all that knowledge that, all the different painting skills from the master copies in particular, and we're going to edit this painting and make it more lifelike. Now I can't remember when exactly in the whole lineup of saints that I painted Saint Dymphna. I think it was roughly in the middle. So I'd done some, was starting to practice, was getting a little bit better. And then I painted her, and then I continued on. And some of the later ones most definitely are much better. So setting out the normal palette. Pulling out this one. So this one also is, we're going to be doing, a second layer instead of the first layer like we've been doing. That is like the littlest amount of black ever. What am I doing? So, words. This is an entirely different kind of canvas than I've been using on the master copies. This one is just actual canvas. The other ones are linen. And I bought this as a huge roll, like I think it was like 15 yards or something ridiculous. And then I just chopped it up and I was using it for some paintings, making some stretched canvases. And then I was doing these practices of the saints, which turned into much better finished pieces. On some of them, so they're on my website, a few of them. Hold on, I gotta move the black over, and then I need more black. So this canvas is a lot grainier, a lot thicker. It has a pretty big tooth in comparison to the canvases I've been painting on. So that'll really be the big challenge of the day, is can I remember how to paint on this? But I remember it being very nice. Well, it is very nice, because it's not so smooth, so as the paint lands on the canvas, it blends a lot easier with a lot less paint. And I found it really nice when I was painting these portraits. What else about this painting? So we're gonna do a full second look on it, focusing mostly on the face, adding a lot of chroma. And fixing like her neck and her, it just kind of looks kind of weird. Her forehead is very small also. Trying to remember what else I wanted to say. I painted in October of 2020. That is loud. I did the Saint-Tober challenge in October, so I was painting these every day. And that helped so much with learning how to paint better in general. Go figure. Painting every day actually really helps, which is why I started doing these lives too. Yeah, so I'm going to be kind of going off of the reference photo, mostly kind of just going from mind and remembering the things that I've been learning from the master copies. Yeah, let's get started. I saved some of the paint from yesterday, the pastel colors. So I'm just gonna mix some ochre. That's not ochre, that's umber. Umber and alizarin and black. And then these ones I kind of get to branch out and do sort of my own style, which is kind of fun. So taking the principles of the paintings that I've done in the past. If you've been watching some of the master copies studies that I've been doing, the skin tones in those are all very different. just kind of dependent on the master that was painting it and what they wanted to do and how they saw skin tones and whatnot. I'm probably gonna need more red than that. But with these ones, I'm sort of taking the different things that I like the best out of those ones and applying them. I feel like I know that this is not the right reference. I don't even know where that reference went. I guess that it was one of the earlier paintings, because I started saving all the references on the later ones, in case I wanted to go back. Ochre and black. I'm excited. It could also go terribly wrong, since this isn't the master copies have the benefit that if it doesn't look like the painting reference, it's not done, you know? But these ones, it's like, if you just consistently keep doing it wrong, there's not really, it's more in my head than the actual reference. Okay, why am I adding so much black to this ochre? That is just, that's not helpful, actually. I just essentially made a slightly lighter black. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that's fine. I do want a brighter cad red and ochre. You can see only a little bit. I can pull it up to the top in a minute, though. I'm gonna grab... Oh, that had other colors in it. Oh, no. Ooh, I'm, like, almost out of red. Other ones that I've done this particularly to was the Saint Therese of Lisieux, Saint Gianna Brettamola, Saint Faustina, and Saint Gabriel Possenti of Our Lady of Sorrows. And those ones are all really fun. Those are some of my, like, I think some of the best paintings I've done in a really long time. Or, well, ever, for painting faces. Alright, I'll give you a brief overlook of what the paints are. Boop, 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 boop. So, yellow and white. That's the ochre and cad red, ochre and black. This black, umber, and no, alizarin. This one has alizarin for the shadows to keep it warm. And then white and red, white, red, and yellow. That's it. That's the base. So, let's get in. Oh, I need to pull up my reference on here. Wow, it is so blurry. Okay. Where do I want to put this? I only have enough room on my screen for, like, nothing. Alright. So, the neck is too far in and it's too short. I, like, cut her shoulder in too far, so I'm gonna have to pull that down. The eyes... Do I want to pull the eyes down or pull the head up? I think I want to pull their hairline up and have it disappear more into the hood thing. Yeah, hood thing is pretty much as accurate as it gets. Her head scarf, I guess. Add more rosiness to the cheeks. Emphasize the yellow in the forehead and, like, the 3 color areas of the face, so it's not just one smooth color. Yeah. I think I want to start with the skin. Alright. So, grabbing some yellow and white. Yellow, white. And a little bit of the peachy pink. I'm going to bring up the highlight on the forehead. Okay, I don't really know what I'm going to do with the circlet. It's also, like, weirdly flat. I don't know. I was kind of just throwing it in there. I'm going to round it up. Does that make sense, or should it round down? I'm going to round it up. Saint Dymphna is the patron saint of stress, anxiety, depression, all the mental illnesses. Her story is absolutely just crazy. I'm going to add a little bit of white there. She is a Scottish... Oh my gosh, now I'm going to forget the thing. The bio is on... Okay, if I get anything wrong, the bio is on my website, because I have chaplets for Saint Dymphna. for mental health. There's like a specific chaplet that the church has created for her intercession. So if I get it wrong, there it is. But she was she's from Scotland. Her father was the chief of one of the I can speak. Her father was the chief of a tribe in Scotland in, I think it was like the 400s? Before 1000. Let's just say that. How do I want to do this? Her mother was Catholic and devout. But she died when Dymphna was young. And her father went into this intense melancholy. He had really bad mental health issues. Why does her nose look like that? That's not what noses look like. Okay. Anyway. Her father had some sort of one of the mental illnesses. Something really bad was going on. And his advisors suggested that he remarry because he was so depressed that his wife had died. Okay, can I tell the story while I'm actually starting the painting? I just got a little lost. Okay, that's very orange. We're gonna get it a little bit more pink. Okay, hold on. I am gonna take a pause. I'm gonna go to the darks. Here we go. That might help. How do I want to do this? Her cheek is weird. I don't know what I was doing. Why does it come out so far? It should probably come in. So his advisors, the chief's advisors, suggested that he remarry, and so they started presenting women to marry, as you do in that time. I do want to move her neck over a little bit. I think it's too far this way. Necks are sturdy and strong. They have to support our giant melons of heads. And I wanted to move her hairline up. The sun is coming from this direction. I also want to pull up another reference photo. So suitor after suitor came through, and he didn't like any of them because none of them were as beautiful as his wife was. So then his advisors were like, well, okay, this is a bit of a messed up story, right? And, well, it's Saint Dymphna's life though, but they were like, yo, your daughter looks like your wife. Why don't you marry her? And he was like, what? No, that's weird. That'd be weird, as one should say when one suggests one should marry one's daughter. But then over time, he was like, well, actually, I actually do want to marry. Like, she could, whatever his mind was thinking, right? And so he proposed, and she was like, no, I'm not going to marry you. You're my father. And so she kept refusing. And she also, around this time, was becoming more and more a devout Christian. He was a pagan, so he didn't care about her Christianity. But she had made a vow to be a perpetual virgin, and to essentially not marry, just be single, live for Jesus, completely and holy. So she wasn't going to get married to anybody, much less her father. But he would not take no for an answer, and he was so insistent. How do I want to do this? That she had to run away with her spiritual director. So she left Scotland, but since she didn't have money of the right denomination, back then there were no money changers. You just used, your coins were made with actual gold and silver, and so you used that as your currency. So her father could easily follow the trail of her money spending, because it was like the Scottish coin, you know? So eventually he did track her down. He tried to get her to marry him again, and she, of course, refused. And he got so upset that he jumped off his horse and killed her. So she is a martyr. And she was how old? I think she was, I know how old she was. She was 15. So, like, all of the entire story, right, you kind of start to imagine that it's like, oh, some mature woman, right? She's probably in her 20s, her 30s. When, you know? Because that would make more sense. What am I trying to do here? This whole thing needs to, okay, hold on. I want to add, like, a really dramatic shadow. Okay. This could get really dangerous. But she was 15 through all of that. So, like, imagine, like, you're 15 years old. Your dad's your world, right? Because he's your dad. He's going through, like, your mom dies. And he starts to descend into, you know, insanity, essentially. Just, like, they didn't have good doctors. They didn't understand the brain, really, back then. So she would have, like, taken care of her father for years. Before all of this kind of came to a head. And then she had to run away. And then he tracked her down and then he kills her. So you just imagine, like, the compassion she has for those who have mental illnesses. And that she would have been standing, like, alongside her father and not being able to help him. Like, as he keeps getting worse and worse. And she, like, couldn't do anything. And where she's buried, which is where she, like, ran away to. Okay, this might turn out bad. Where she's buried, the town there, they still, okay, well, so the town where she's buried, her tomb became well known quite early on. This is, like, overly dramatic. I don't know what I'm doing here. We're just blocking things in. Like I do. You start with the darks, and it looks weird for the beginning. Anyway. People began to come to pray at her grave. And, like, immediately, a lot of people who had different mental illnesses who came to ask Saint Dymphna for help were cured. And, like, so many that the entire town made it, like, their thing to never turn anyone away who has any issue. Like, if you need help and you need to stay, you need somewhere to stay as you work through whatever it is and ask Saint Dymphna for help, you could stay at people's houses and they would take you in. And that tradition is still on today. Like, you can still go there and, you know, if you need help, and they'll take you in and help, like, give you some work, however much you can do to, you know, earn your keep, and for however long you need, for a really long time, for a really short time, whatever it is. And so Saint Dymphna has really made herself a champion of mental health illnesses, right? So she didn't really have any mental health illnesses. When I first heard her story, I was like, okay, she's a patient of mental health, but she didn't actually, like, suffer through anything. Hold on, I need to move the top of the hairline before I forget. But she wants to walk alongside us and help us. And she's proven her great love for those who go through the trials in heaven. So her chaplet, then, I need this color. It's a really simple chaplet. So a chaplet is simply a group of beads that you use to count prayers on. And so her chaplet has 15 beads to honor the 15 years of her life. And 5 are red to honor her martyrdom, white to honor her purity, and green for the healing of mental health issues. Whatever it is. Yours and for the world. So I kind of mimic those colors, this being the green, and then red, and then white. And yeah, that's the story of Saint Dymphna. And I have been piloting this painting, and I don't really know what I'm doing. That's fine. I need to put some vibrancy in the eyes, so I think I'm going to swap to the eye. I had a brush up. It was this one. But yeah, if you have questions, throw it in the chat and I'll answer it. I don't really know if I said it in order properly, but she has such an interesting story. Yeah, Saint Dymphna is really great. Okay, eyes go like this. It's gonna have a tear duct. They're a little far apart, which I'm not a fan of. This reference is not very helpful. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, her eyebrow is also way too, like, long and... Okay, wait. I can fix this. We're just gonna delete it for a little bit. This edge is not gonna make sense. It's okay, we'll get there. That's in shadow. That's gonna be really pink. That's okay. I'm using a strong alizarin with black mix for this. How do I want to do this here? The alizarin is going to make the eyes really pop and be warm. And I'm going to add Cad Red in addition, where like the tear duct is. Basically, the first time around I used mostly black to define all of the shadows, and that got too far. What is her cheek supposed to be doing? Do I want to kind of emphasize it the way that the references or not? I'd bring it in if I did. But then she looks older when it cuts like that. Okay, that brown is going to be way too brown. That is like a heavy lidded eye, which I don't really want. She has blue eyes in this reference. You know, I am going to pull up. Hold on. I think I had a few other ones. I'm not going to be... Okay, well, that didn't work. New Finder window. This is like the classic image of Saint Dymphna that's on like holy cards and stuff. Holy cow, it looks really silly. I just saw the view that you guys see. One of them is more black and white that I have, and the other one is much more colorful. I'm gonna add red. Oh gosh, what am I doing? We stumble, we fall until we find our feet. Her nose is definitively turned. And I need a chromatic skin tone that isn't quite so dark to do the underside of the nose. Is that not big enough? That might not be a big enough nose. Our Cupid's bow's not very defined in these. That is gonna be way too light. This is gonna have a dark shadow right there, as it catches the least amount of light in the entire face. New brush. Grab some umber. Some ochre. That's gonna be leaning kind of green. I'm gonna add burnt umber instead of cad red. What does ochre and burnt umber look like? Let's look at it. Our eyebrow kind of comes out too far, and I'm trying to think about where I want to put it. So this canvas kind of, it's not that it doesn't absorb the paint. The paint usually sits on top of the weave of the canvas. Is this the black brush I was using? So it kind of just sits on top. Which means that on some of the colors, if you can get it in the crevices, I do not want to overemphasize her eyelashes because she's gonna look very weird if I do. This is monumentally before mascara. I do want. This is not brown enough. I'm trying to say keeping the eyes warm. But it needs the lower eye lid, and then the bottom of the eye. That's gonna be way emphasized. I'll de-emphasize it in a minute. But the colors kind of sit on top, and then makes the layering of the painting kind of nice. These ones are fun to layer on top of because you get a little bit of the. You usually can see the underpaintings through a little bit more with the actual canvas than with the linen. Nope. So that was a nope. Okay. I find blending is really easy on this canvas, because it's kind of impossible to build up enough paint to do like a heavy brush stroke. such an intense song. Okay, I don't want it to be that dark. She is from Scotland, after all. The nose is too light. Oh, it's gonna have bounce light though, now that I think about it. I don't remember what I did for some of the other Saint paintings. I really like how the Saint Faustino one turned out. I'm looking it up now. Nope. I was like, I got a lot of warmth in that one. Through using like very strong warms in the shadows. I kind of just went with it and kept always using warmth. And a lot of Cad Red. Okay, I do want to need more Cad Red. Yes, for sure. Oh, that has a lot of oil that just popped out. Wipe up. Ah! Okay, there's a lot of wet paint on this too. Okay, why did I put... I don't need this much Cad Red in the slightest. Oh, it's such a pretty color, though. Oh, did I just mess that up? I did just pull it over. Ah, there we go. Look how pretty this color is, though. Such a beautiful red. Anyway, okay, moving on. Okay. It looks like she's been rolling around in the dirt for like 10 years. Oh my goodness. Making my favorite mix of Cad Red and Burnt Umber. I'm adding a bit of it into the eyes. Right on the corners and in the tear duct. Oopsies. Reorganizing the desktop to see some of the paintings. I need to zoom in. LOL, they're blurry. This is bright red, not the color I was thinking. Gonna make that really a warm shadow. Now she just looks tired. Also, okay, let's draw in the line of the lips. I want this side to go up. Oh, maybe not that. Down, and then up. Come on. I think I drew her eyes way too far apart. We're gonna embrace it though. Then it would come out from here, and it would, I think it comes down a little bit farther down here. Give the lips bigger. And then in the shadow. I just realized that this is kind of the opposite lighting that most of the master copies had. Most of the lighting is from this direction, usually. Yep. That's very pink. Oh wait, I remember. Lips look nice when they have a little bit of the cad yellow and they go a bit orange. So it's not, you know, the most girly girl pink ever. It's also gonna have a slight edge. Also, okay, yeah, it goes down. And then it's gonna have a highlight on the top. Okay, Cupid's bow. Those are a little, we're going a little bit, lipsticky. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It'll come back. Never fear. Never fear. Ah! I just lost the entire interior line. Oopsies. Okay. I want the red. Oh, she has big, very, very big lips. Okay. She's 15. She shouldn't look like a supermodel. It wants to be cooler on the bottom. So I'm going to stop adding the red. I'm going to add a little bit more warmth in there. Here. And here. I'm going to get a new brush. And I'm going to use the ochre red mix. This is sort of transition color, I guess. This is gonna need there, dark, and then there's a triangle of light there. Oh, that's too dark. It's just blending in with the hair color. Oh, now that's just straight red. Now it doesn't turn. I'm just humming. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. The neck does need to be... It needs to be warmer. But not red, not red. Don't emphasize the red too much. Otherwise, she will look scary. The collarbone would be like right under the knot, since I drew it a little higher. Yeah, her face does want to turn and hit the shadow. I wonder if I should just shift that entire jawline. Like it's too high. Like this is too sharp of an angle. Does that make her head look too small and square? You know, when I slouch, actually, I need to not slouch. Okay. Cool. You know, I'm just going to get rid of the circlet for now. That's probably a bad idea. I probably should have kept it. But I need to be able to see where her hairline hits. Because people's foreheads are a lot larger than we ever really think about. I might need to shift the entire, like, thing up. And honestly, a circlet probably wants to go somewhere different. Why does this song sound like it has whale noises in the background? What have I done? Okay, that's like pulling her hair. Okay. I don't want to make lines in case I decide to not do it, but I need to establish, like, the top of her head is here. Right? And then I would draw the head down there, which means the hood cannot physically take up that space. It needs to be bigger. How much bigger? Oh, she looks bald! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh man. Adding some burnt umber to this mix. Yeah, that's closer to what it was. We're gonna also make it a little bit more curved. But what did I say about curves? Literally yesterday. Oh, no, not yesterday, the day before. Things look more voluminous when they don't have curves. What was I even drawing for this edge? Oh, I love the in-between stages of painting. It looks so weird. Okay, bring it together. Focus. Okay. Covering the edge of that. And that little bound, that's gonna go to hair color. This, I think the peak is in the wrong direction. I think the peak needs to be over here. Which means I'm gonna have to redo the halo. Classic. Why am I painting from so far away? Okay, wait, and then it goes like... It's fine. I like the rest of it. Okay, so this is hair. Which we're gonna add a little bit of... I don't want to add blonde. I kind of want her to be... I don't know. I was gonna say redhead, but that... I suppose it really doesn't matter. Oh, that was just straight red. Straight red. Let's get out of that. Well, yeah, because it can't be orange because that's got the same color as the handkerchief. Wow, how many different names can I give the hood thing? Fail. Okay, wait, so... Cover that up. Okay. Why does that look so weird? Oh, wait, because it doesn't have the upper of this. We have a little T in our head. Okay, not that emphasized, but you get what I mean. The eyebrows come out and then they come right here. It goes in. I'm not touching it. What am I doing? Is that gonna be too high? Potentially, very potentially. I need to get rid of it, not emphasize it by drawing a dark line through the highlight. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's look without that. And what do we see? This canvas is nice because I can just mess with it and deposit very little paint, and I have to worry about scraping it up like I do on the linen. Which is potentially why I do scrape it up on the linen, because I'm used to painting on this. I need some more orangey warmth in here. It's starting to look too chromatic. Monochromatic. Black and whitey. Sepia tone. Right on the edge of the hairline should be more chroma. Why does... Okay, wait. Why does she look like a zombie? What have I done wrong? Okay, so if that's hair, ear is like right there. We'll debate adding a wispy there. And then this is going to be the forehead, and that side's going to actually be foreheady and then have the hair behind it. This side has the hair on top of it. Throat's getting a little sore. Because this is like, if we're going to draw the line through, it's going to be a little bit over. Okay, genuinely, I kind of forgot how nice it is to paint on this canvas. I don't paint on it ever anymore. Not ever, it's just been a long time. It's like freeing and fun. Okay, she still looks a bit like a zombie down here. We'll get there. Okay, I want to fix the nose a little bit. Still looks like a zombie though. Also, this lighting is a little bit strange today. I don't know what's up with it. It's the same as it always is. But it looks like it's coming out a little differently. I've done too much dark down there. Like too much and not enough at the same time. And this is just straight white for no reason at all. It should be more of a skin tone color, which is not that brush. Closer to this brush. It will have a highlight on it, but not that bright. Ooh. Adding a bit of burnt umber to the peachy pink mix, just to tone it down a little bit. But I want it to be that kind of orangey color. I'm going to add that highlight back in later. I want to make it more of this color first. Same with this. It kind of all needs a warm overlay. And then it goes cooler in the chin, so we're gonna add some of the ochre and black, while keeping it chromatic. So more ochre than black. Even down here, this shadow is too warm. Probably just even go orange instead of pink. Dun, 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 dun. Why is that so late? Distractions. I need to be using the filberts a bit more. I'm just so used to using the rounds for details that I'm not really remembering. But the filberts really push the paint around better. That, and I've been using them on this canvas longer, so they are a little bit messed up. That's too white. I'm wondering if I'm going too dark down here. There's going to be a turn since the jaw is not, flush with the neck. But it's got to be subtle because the light is coming from that direction. Then again, the light is coming a bit more from the top than the side. That needs highlights still. Okay, I'm losing the nostrils. Gotta remember to add those back in. And I'm losing that definition. Let's do that right now. It's too low. Oops. that's too dark. What am I doing? Okay. Focus, 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 focus. Alright, I'm gonna... See, the hair would come down on this a little bit. Where did that hood color go? Did I not use a filbert for that? I guess I didn't. No, I totally did. Which filbert is it? Not that one. Oops. We're just gonna mix a new one. It's fine. This palette is getting really out of control today. It's because I added more of the cad red and then started to use the cad red pile, which is... That's too dark still. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. What if I just add yellow in here? Adding a bit of a cheekbone in here. Sort of. I don't want to emphasize... Okay. Emphasizes it a lot, then says, I don't want to emphasize that too much. Because the light is going to curve down. That part of the nose is not so angled. And then the top and the bottom are more. So often you'll see that that part of the nose kind of disappears. It's not going to disappear that much, but it's also not going to be nearly as emphasized as it is in physical space. You know, that way, like, we know the nose is sticking out and it's not touching that, but the colors are going to be kind of similar there. Follow the nose, which I'm re-emphasizing way too much. How about I just tell you all the times that I'm doing it, putting too much emphasis on a spot instead of saying what I should be doing. Okay, I need the inner eye socket to be more defined. What if I just do that? But then that doesn't, like, turn. Keep losing this other nostril. And then it needs to cast shadow. Why is that so? What am I doing here? This does not like, that should not be touching so closely. You have a little bit of room. So it does cast a shadow. It's just not going to attach down here so closely. We might have to move her chin down as well. Quite possibly. That has a highlight. This is going to have a highlight, even though it's in the shadow. No, what am I doing? I was putting a highlight on the side that's in shadow. Okay, I just looked at the reference and said that that's what it does, and I don't know if I like it. You know what I need to do is draw in the highlight on the tear duct area, this little area. That's too red, adding a bit more brown. Re-emphasizing the lower eyelid area. What is going on here? What has happened? Ah! That needs to be a smoother transition. Hmm. I need to de-emphasize some of the transitions. That's not the right size brush. Let's go with a filbert. Don't want to go with a filbert. New. I'm gonna just soften everything and then look for where I want to re-emphasize. What is confusing about this face? There's something off. It's gonna have to go in the shadow next to the halo. The halo? Whatever this thing is called. Wow. My brain just really just said, no, I'm not gonna give you the right word. The handkerchief. That was probably too much. That was not right either. I'm gonna kind of hint at an ear. Maybe I'll do more than hint and I'll actually draw it in. Okay, this is too big of a brush to do that. I'm gonna keep doing it anyway. Is the nose in like entirely the wrong position? Could be. Okay, now her eyes have no definition. Let's first off draw the eyebrow back in. And then I want it to be really warm at the eyelid. It might end up being too warm though. Oops, sorry. Stop shaking. Okay, that's just straight orange. Okay, hold up. Gonna add some of the browns in. What am I not saying? What am I do? Alright. That's fine, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, if it was any other color besides red, that would have been fine. Okay, just add a bit more paint. Oops, I just touched it again. Oh. I feel like this entire painting day is just one big question mark. I don't know. Does it look good? I don't know. Will it look good? Who knows? Will I hate it in 20 minutes? Quite possibly. What is wrong? I don't know. Okay, it does need... Okay, I need to use a round for this. I think the eyes are too far apart. That's like, well, it's supposed to be one eye width apart. But with foreshortening. Oh, that was not supposed to be pure black. Whoa, I keep hitting it. I'm sorry. It's a lot closer to my face today. Okay, we're just like calling out marks of darkness with some very just straight black. Okay. Nope, that's not. What am I? Okay, maybe it would help if I actually like said the colors I'm mixing. Cad red, yellow ochre as the base, plus whatever's in the brush. So descriptive, much wow. you know, it's probably supposed to be lighter there. The heck is going on with the nose right now? Okay. So taking this as a start. I feel like the cheek line is really messed up. Ah! No, she looks gaunt. Ah! Go back, go back. Where would it go out, though? Oh no, I've done made that too smooth. Ooh. Oh, I should probably re-emphasize that eyebrow. I already said that once. And then I done unre-emphasized it. Gone and lost it. She simultaneously looks really old and confusing. Ah! What? Both those brush strokes were just entirely wrong. Not that color. I want peachy pink color. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Right into my hand. Trying to get it away from the mic, though. Oh my goodness. Alright. I'm going in circles. I need a pause to reassess. Okay, what is going on actually in this? It's very, I'm, Very emphasized. Okay, what actually is the jawline doing over here? I didn't think that was light. You know what? We're gonna embrace it. It needs bounce light. Nope, that needs to be lighter though. Probably. Maybe. Oh my gosh. When, yeah. I have no words. None at all. So I want to try adding, I do want to add the circlet back in, because I thought that was kind of cute. Because she is royalty, but she had to go into hiding. Hence the handkerchief mantle veil thing. What is going on here? Oh no, do I have to sneeze again? Okay. It's like the contrast is higher on the phone. What does it look like up here? The contrast looks really aggressive, but doesn't look nearly as aggressive to me. Which, that's annoying. Because what's the truth? Is the phone showing more accurately than life? Am I getting glare? Okay, I'm gonna take a clean brush. And I'm gonna soften, as I always say. Soften all brush strokes. Let's see what that does. This brush is huge. No, too big. I need a smaller brush. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna use this brush. It's a really soft brush that I never, ever, ever use. I also, lost the nose 14 times, and I don't really understand what it's trying to do. There's also, okay, you see this, there's nothing there. Why does it look like there's a line there? There is no line. The line is a lie. Camera, why? There's nothing there. Maybe it's just getting the grain of the canvas. It does that sometimes. That lightness is just not the lightness I'm seeing. Okay. But it might not be wrong. It's kind of light. There does want to be some sort of light there. No. Why would I put light there? Come now, Monica. Okay, the nose, this entire part of the nose is in shadow. We embrace it. It's all shadow. Now we re-emphasize the nostrils for the 16th time in one painting. Little teardrop shapes. And then there's a lighter version of where the nose puckers down. And then there's the shadow of the nose. And it still looks weird. No. 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 Maybe. We want just a little bit of that. Why is this so dark? It's not that dark. Oh, buddy. I think some just straight cad red. Let's see what that looks like. Oopsies. No. There. I just want, what if her chin's just way too big? And then obliterated it. What if that is part of the problem? Let's test it. What would it look like if her chin stopped there? It might also be the angle of the camera. That might be a terrible idea. It's a bit meh. Hey. Why is her chin so light? What was I doing here? Why is this? Let's just do that. That is a light color, but it is not as white. Give me more of this ochre red. Nope. Kind of approaching the, I'm gonna just call it a day. Whether or not it's good. It's different than when we started. Is it better? Then again, to be fair, I usually don't decide if my paintings are better or worse until like a week and a half after I finish them. When I'm staring at them again and being like, oh, that actually didn't turn out horrible. Then again, I don't know if I like this one any more than I did when it started. Which I only kind of liked it, which is why I went back to it. Okay, now I'm a little square box. If I do this... Oh no, this is probably a bad idea. I just lightened it a little bit. I don't know if that changed really anything. What am I doing? Why did I put that giant black spot right there? Just gonna... Okay, wait, no. Okay, stop using this brush. Obviously that brush has the wrong color in it. Ooh, S is that one. About to speak Polish, and then I remembered that I am live, and that would not make sense. Okay. Hey, what, no. Too much emphasis. Why is it so dark on the shadow? No, I liked it better before. Bring it back. Hmm. I don't dislike it now. There's still something kind of weird about the neck in particular. Ooh, that, I didn't realize my camera. Stop focusing on my hand, please. I'm gonna do a little bit here. Just to like bring it back to how the face has now a little bit more detail. How the contrast and detail is throwing it off. So let's do that and then revisit the face one more time and then call it a day. Using what's this called, a bristle brush. When they get soft, they're very nice. Especially for this nice little glazing ability. But then again, I don't really know what I'm doing here. That was... I need some cat orange. I'm gonna mix a little bit of cat red with some cat yellow. That's so bright, so pretty. This, I should not. I just went from black to light with the same brush. That's exactly what you don't want to be doing. It's actually the opposite. Brush management. There's still something like old lady about her face. Oh, sneezing again. What is with me today? What if I do this? Where's the brush color that I want? Add a little bit of not really. I don't really want that. Also, there's like too much stuff going on here. Oops. I still need to fix the circlet. Don't forget the circlet. Ah! What is hair? Alright, I do need a little bit of a reference, I guess, of this. I don't really know what's going on over here, though. When I did this the first time, I kind of just made it up. Okay, now I need some shadow color. Is there a crease here? There is now. Wait. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Let's just do something like that. This edge needs to connect with this edge that goes underneath as the leading edge. Okay, just don't try to change it. really yellow. Trying to give it like a little bit of a pattern. A hint of a detailing. And now go to this brush, I think. Some burnt umber, some cat red. That'll be the shadows. Maybe a bit more cat red. I don't know what's going on over there anymore. Alright, what am I doing here? Just been kind of zoning out for the past 10 minutes. Throwing color down. Do I want to bring it back to what it was, or do I want to leave it? I feel like I a little bit overemphasized some of the shadows. And now I want to bring it back and make it look less like it's a... I don't know what the word is. That's contrasty, more like it's under a soft light rather than a harsh light. Which I guess also means de-emphasizing these highlights that I did. Okay. And the actual shirt part. Okay. Oh, that's very brown. I want it to be a little bit more on the... I don't even know. The medium-y whitey side, that's... more white. I'm gonna leave it saying 2020 in that corner. That's when I started it. Technically, it's when I ended it because I wasn't gonna go back. Oh well. Yeah, what am I doing there? That's not good. We're just gonna make this really simple. And then add a little bit of a couple of creases. Like a shadow, a drop shadow. Well, I'm just, what are the colors that are right now on my palette? No idea. Ah. Where would her shoulder, would I be able to see? Should I do that? I feel like the shoulder turns like right off camera. So we'll just do something like that. And then like all of the definition is like right underneath what we can see. Okay, I want to do a little bit of dark edging. Make this look definitively like two separate shapes. Okay, a little bit rough. Let's make it a little less rough. This bristle brush is so good at moving paint around. I'm going to add a little bit of emphasis right on the top of the head for the light source, I think. Sure. I feel like it needs to curve like a cylinder at this top part, and that it doesn't do that right now. I don't really know where the edge is. So I have the edge emphasized here. Okay, fabric drapery. Meh. I don't really know what I'm doing with it. There's a little bit of glare. I'm experiencing a little bit of glare. I could just move this. Okay, no, I can't get it. Boop, boop. Sit up straight. I almost want to redo the Saint Dymphna words. Give me this one. I want to redo the entire like halo background. I don't know. Oh, okay. How to put hand so don't put hand in paint. Oh gosh. This is a bit of a bad idea. But we're committed. This was drawn into wet paint, and now I'm drawing it on top of dry paint. Brush strokes aren't as easy to get. Oh, come on. Do I want to just redo the entire background? I feel like if I said it twice, I do. But also, I don't. It just needs to be a little bit darker. Kinda I can see the glow. Maybe I will go back in with a little bit of white. I was just going to give it a more vibrant center and leave it so you could see a bit of the old text, but now I don't know if I like it at all with that. Alright, I'm going to grab another brush and do some edging. Ooh, wait, I could use this really stiff brush. It's not the one I like. I don't know what the one I like, but it's probably just elsewhere. But this brush is really stiff, so it'll have good spring against this canvas. I usually like using it for the lower layers. But it doesn't have a point. Okay, it doesn't have a point. I need the other one. But it'll be good for the outer areas. Okay, just softening that edge a little bit. Oh, and getting some of that on the wrong spot. Ba-da-da-da. Now that Saint Dymphna text looks really vibrant against everything else. Oh well. Okay, I take it back. I don't want this brush anymore. I'm gonna try the flat version of it. Okay, I don't know how much more I want to do this. Despite the still life that I did, painting text is still extremely difficult. Ah! Okay, well, it doesn't help that I'm doing it while it's still wet, and I probably should have waited for it to dry. But I'm not going to come back to this painting ever again. It's do or die. Done today. Period. Okay, period. End of sentence. It's done today. Oopsies. Okay, well. Well. Yeah. Okay, final touch-ups on the face, and then we're calling it. For good or for ill, better or for worse. I'm not marrying the painting, but... All right. Oh, Okay, I don't like this little kind of whatever I was trying to emphasize of the shoulder. We don't need that. Oh, the circlet. Oh my gosh. How many times am I going to draw in the circlet faded and then just be like, yeah, that's fine. I almost do like it really faded, but also it doesn't really make sense. I was going to do something braided. I'm just going to try to do something simple. I know if I try to do something complex, I'm going to try overemphasizing it. And it's going to look silly. Especially since I don't have a reference of, you know, someone actually wearing a thin circlet. Ooh, I'm going to mess up the forehead. It's not casting a shadow, which is part of the problem. Oopsies. Do I care though? No, I almost like it just like that. Just, okay. Okay. Cast a shadow on itself. Does that look weird? Oopsies. Oh, I don't know. Do. Adding a little warmth as if it's gold. I mean, it's soft like everything else. So on one hand, that's like good enough. Does it look better? I think it needs a bit of bounce light. I say for about the 8th time. But that shadow doesn't want to be totally dark. Okay, it's fine. Just like... Okay, that actually didn't do very much. I just scraped the brush straight through the lips, though. Oh boy. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. What was I doing? The lips. Too dark on the bottom. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, what did I do? Is it this that I made darker? Too emphasized. Much too emphasized. Her neck does fade into the background. It doesn't need to be emphasized at all. Okay, well, I'm just painting while staring in the camera. Let's look while we paint. Am I done? She doesn't have enough rosiness to the cheeks, though. I don't know if I can... without ruining it. It's a bit of a danger zone to try to edit any of this right now. I'm going to be adding darkness, which is not what I want over there. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Trying to get sort of a skin tone color that is also just warm without looking pink, pink, pink. Eh? Something's still off with the circlet. The hairline, I don't know. Something's off right here. I don't know, that wasn't it. Let's do that with the orange. I think it's because that fabric is not flowing like fabric is supposed to. But I didn't really follow the reference with the fabric, and it's a little too late to fix that. Wait, I could do a little bit of a, like a shadowy shape, a little bit more emphasized here. How's that look? How does that come out so far? Why did I have white on the inside of this brush? Alright, that brush management just went in the garbage. Let's actually get a new brush. This. Why does this poof out? Why would it do that? Her lips don't match her face. Why? Why? They don't go far enough over it that way, which I realize you can't. I just gestured off camera. I'll show you this way. Because it's supposed to line up with the eyeballs, right? Which it kind of doesn't, but... Oops, that's too far on that side. Ooh, okay, that doesn't really want to be that red. It wants to be darker. Is the camera crooked? Because I don't think that it actually goes down. Okay, now I'm just looking at this with one eyeball. Did that do anything? Is that better or worse? Just put bright red on the chin. Oops. Unless. Rain it in, rain it in. Chin looks oddly large. Meh? Maybe. I'm just playing around. Oh. Now I'm really just playing around. Going rogue. Good needs to look like it's turning a little bit more. Like it's blending into the actual hairline, not like it's, I don't know, just kind of stopping and the hair is on like a wig. Ooh, not like that though. Ooh, what color is that? How does one draw wispies? Alright, I'm calling it. If you joined the whole time, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe learned something, maybe didn't. Maybe just laughed with the struggle bus of trying to figure out things. If you're not subscribed, go check the subscribe button. And subscribe if you're not subscribed. It really helps out. And if you don't want to subscribe, but you like the video, just leave a like. That works too. Though both is preferred. And that is it for today. I will be back live on Monday, 9 to noon-ish. Noon if there's enough stuff to do until noon. I'm ending early today. Hold on, I just noticed something while I was talking. This is very abrupt, and I don't like it. I don't want it to be so abrupt. But adding black is probably not the solution. What have I done? Hey, maybe. I also don't really like this half-formed wispy. What else is there? I will be live on Monday. With probably a master copy. We'll see. I have three-ish more saints that I want to edit. And then I want to make a few saints. Do a few portraits from scratch. Those are always really fun because I don't trace or anything with them. I just look at the image. Which sometimes means they can be vastly off. You know, as you do. Why does her chin look like that? This painting will also be available in my shop on my website. It currently is in its previous state. Because at the time it was good, but then I got better. I hope. Trying to figure out what's going on. Why does this look... This should not be so flat. Why does it look so flat? It needs to curve. That, if you didn't know, I do have a website and a whole shop, and I have art and rosaries and prints. So originals, prints, rosaries. That did not make her chin go in, that made it come out, because that's how lighting works. We need darker color, not lighter color. What else is there? No. I didn't use any of the ochre black, really. Which is probably a mistake. It probably wants a little bit of ochre black. Is that too chunky right on the corner? I mean, our draw does do that, but is it that chunky? Sometimes I just check if I'm doing it right by feeling my own face. Does it feel right? Okay, what if I do that? Oh wait, that actually does work better. Okay, I said I was done. Here I am, still painting. Oh, see, now I'm like done. Oh. Oh my gosh, what have I done? This is okay. I need a light brush. Mayday, light brush. Come on, come back. Come back. I did way too much on the chin. Now her chin just looks like it's a ½ inch off center. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna add this be a little bit lighter. Oh, now it just looks weird. What did I say about being done? Okay, is the jawline back to where it wants to be, or the chin line? Why do I keep feeling like I want to re-emphasize the jaw when I know that it's emphasized enough? And emphasizing it more makes it look weird. That, Half this is just like practice and seeing, if I do this, does it look stupid? Yes? Okay, don't do that again. I just gotta de-emphasize some of these brush strokes down here. Smooth it out just a little bit. I can't look at this anymore. Okay. Wow! Alright, for real now, we're done. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. All of it helps spread the channel a little bit more on YouTube, and it really helps. Yeah. Thank you. Have a great day, everyone. A great weekend. I will see you on Monday. Bye. Bye.